The last step involved with your New York Accelerated Geology paper, you've pretty much made it, is to now just go through everything you've written and proofread and review the material to make sure you have all the content and the writing is of um, the standards expected for this. So the first thing you're going to do in your paper when you're done is you're going to give me a digital signature here. So just type your name here. You can change the font if you'd like. Since you're not printing up a hard copy, you're going to be turning it up on Classroom. So read through the honor code, do your student signature at the top. The signatures at the bottom are after I return the digital rubric to you. You will sign it, and a parent or guardian will sign it too to see that they've seen the grade as well. So what do you do when you're done with the writing of the paper is you go back to the guide one more time, and slide number 11 has a sample rubric. So you each have an individual digital rubric that I will share with you when I'm done with the grading process. The proofreading slide is slide number 12. So this is the slide you really want to focus on before you turn in your paper. So the first bullet I put there is a link to the checklist that you use for the timeline. I have some extras in the classroom, but I want you to first go through the paper and make sure everything is done here. So physically check off that you've done every single piece that is listed on here. Again, some of these may be longer than others. For example, the Laurentide ice sheet is a relatively small part of your paper. Some of these things kind of are described throughout your paper. So like this one here, location changes of North America discussed throughout your paper. That's something that's kind of ongoing throughout your paper, while other things are in specific sections of your paper. So use your checklist for the content. And then what you want to do is reread your paper from start to finish. So just start at the beginning, read your paper through, fix any grammatical things, make sure everything flows. Check your pictures and diagrams and captions, make sure they're kind of in the right spots. If you can have an adult at home reread the paper with you, that is even better. To have a second set of eyes kind of reading through the paper before I read it. Hopefully you're going to use your checklist when you reread and check off the items. Make sure your paper is between 5 and 7 pages long. So if you're struggling to get into that 7-page range because your paper is too long, you can make your pictures a little bit smaller. You don't want to make your pictures gigantic just to make the paper longer. That's not going to make a difference. So 5 to 7 pages long. Remember, you can go single space or you can have 1.15 spacing. 12-point font or 11-point font. And again, check your diagrams as well when you do this. Okay, so good luck. Turn it in.
Just to keep you up to date.
Yep.